I'm assuming that you know what this is about based off of the title and such, but I thought I'd just show you how I kind of make the CD and cassette sleeves for some of the music that I do. So that's fun. So this is always how it starts out. I took some construction paper, and I had a pen and some markers and stuff, and a pair of scissors, and I just kind of pieced this whole thing together. As you can see, there's certain things that you gotta follow, so it'll actually fold up correctly. Like, you gotta have every one of these, like the right side, which will be the same as the face of your cassette box. You gotta have the spine, and then this back, and just some useful things to have. First, obviously, you need the album cover itself, which I just kind of scrapped together. Then, usually over here, you'll have the songs on each side of the tape. And then, once again, you'll do that, but on the inside. And I'll show you how this fold up once I get to how those actually turned out. And that, I added some artwork just for the fun of it, and as you can see, the old pen kind of went over it, and then I just kind of did the album credits over here, and I just kind of did the same thing with the CD, except a lot bigger and a lot less of these little boxes, and the same kind of, you gotta follow a certain principle. I did this backwards. Usually you want this on that side, because when you fold it, it does a specific way, but I just kind of did the same thing. I did this one first, so I kind of did my best to copy it over, except I also moved the album credits onto the back as well, so it looks like this. And it's got kind of the same artwork as this one. So this little cassette is actually a print of a print, so it looks a lot different than it would normally. I have a more fresh version of this, but this is just the first one I grabbed to make this. As you can see, it's got all the same stuff that the print does. It's just printed out, and I printed it out on orange paper, because if you do it on white paper, it looks kind of weird, and it doesn't really match the color scheme of the cutouts over there, and it's just kind of weird, I guess. So the way you gotta fold it is, first you'll fold that, like right there. You basically just go by the lines in the separate squares. But this goes behind that, and that goes behind that. And then you get kind of this. And then you'd put it in the cassette box. And also put the tape right there. This is the CD version, and this one is a lot more simpler than the cassette. That's just a placeholder CD, because I haven't actually tracked any of the cassettes or burned any of the CDs for this record yet. But like I said, I did this backward, because usually you want the CD to come out on the right side. So that would mean you would want the back on the left side. And the way that I did this, I literally just printed out that and folded it in half, then taped the top and the bottom. And all you really I also printed these on orange paper, and all you really have to do is just kind of stick the CD in there. Or did that backwards. And yeah, you pretty much got just the most cheapest and easiest way to kind of do a CD case. I'm also working on doing something very similar to this design for if I do vinyl. The only reason I'm skeptical about doing vinyl with this is because I can do the cassettes and CDs homemade, but vinyl, I'll have to order them, and they are very expensive to press, which in turns mean they will be very expensive to sell, and I already know not many people are buying these. I'm only making 4 of each. So anyway, that is how I make CD and cassette sleeves the cheapest way possible for homemade DIY music. This will be a multi-part series where I'll show you how to burn the CDs and track the cassettes. And if I do vinyl for these, I will give you an update.